Hello, my beauties, and here I decided to go live to analyze metrics of Dr. Rashid Buttar. I received interesting request from one lady. She followed him for a while, and she concerned about the reason of his death. So with the help of the matrix, we will be able to analyze the true reason behind Dr. Rashid Buttar death. Okay. With help of matrix, just to remind you, all links for matrix calculator, so you will be able to receive similar picture in front of your eyes when you will be analyzing along with me. All links for matrix calculator on my YouTube channel, description box under any matrix video, like literally. Hello, dear. So here we go. When I analyzed, and I spent few hours on analyzing the reason of his death, I was like uncertain. And this is an effect particularly this is an effect of energy 18. The most delulu energy in the matrix of life, this is energy 18. You can start making notes from my videos. The most delulu energy in matrix, energy 18, not the other way around. So hello my dear. Today very interesting case. We will be digging into real reasons of death of Rashid Buttar, Dr. Rashid Buttar. So before I will dive into matrix, I just want to use my tarot cards, my angel answers cards, to clarify something, because from the matrix point of view, it was like 50-50. It could be that his death, like someone may execute him, but as they through media they claim like he died of poisoning. But the fact is, in his matrix and in energies and compatibility, energies of the day, no direct sign about being poisoned, no direct energies that gonna show this, yeah. And some people tell him that he had problems with his heart, and matrix confirmed this. I will explain later. So my opinion, especially taking into account one program that he have an ancestral diagonal, my opinion as a professional leans towards that his death was pretty much natural and caused by matrix. People being kicked from the matrix for particular reasons. I explained already the example of Princess Diana. We discussed this Princess Diana saying on my channel. And now I need to put cards in an order and shuffle them, and we will see if his death was natural or maybe someone, let's say, take part in it, a significant role, or someone executed him with poison or so. So I want to check this before I will proceed with my matrix analysis on this. Rashid Buttar, his death, was it natural? Was his death caused by natural factors? Let's see. If you believe, and I truly believe in this, because remember, when I analyzed, I was not being able to get rid of this villain, because from point of view of matrix, like I can see from what he has been kicked out from matrix so early. Okay, and let me double check with tarot cards here. Rashid Buttar death, was it caused by natural reasons? Was it natural? Five of Wands. I'm gonna pull 3 cards and 3 cards from other deck, okay? Chariot. Queen of Fire. I'm seeing this. Chariot, usually, like for me, this is confirmation of death by a stroke. You know, with this abundance of fiery energies here, like. But let's see. Was his death caused by natural? Was his death caused by natural reasons, Rashid Buttar? Because a lot of like over internet that he was poisoned, he was executed, you know, in the style of Andrew Tate, that Matrix after him, you know. And he released these videos that he will not die, like he will not execute himself, he will not suicide, and so he released video, and like next day literally he died. A moon again, like okay, I am sensing here maybe he had this heart condition, and this is something that he was hiding, you know, from other people. This entire thing with him, this entire thing about him being in perfect health, like, question. Emperor's secrets. Let's see. Here we're receiving all major arcanums, like, ooh. And Page of Wands, again, like fiery energy. And something coming like sudden, unexpectedly, unforeseenly. Yeah, not being able to foresee something. So my opinion on this, that his death was pretty much natural. But what created a mystery around his death, you know, what created mystery around his death is actually, you know, energy 18, the most Delulu energy, because look with energy 18 trend. Here, listen carefully and attentively. Quite often, energy 18 behaves and acts in next way, especially when we analyze in some dramatic cases, not positive cases. Okay, keep this in mind. Energy 18, yeah. What majority of people are thinking under influence of energy 18, I can bet 90% out of 100, this gonna be Delulu. That's gonna be complete Delulu. Energy 18. Whatever you thinking under influence of this energy, majority of people, yeah? What majority of people, and majority thinking that he had been poisoned, that he had been executed, and his death happened on 18th of May, you know, 18, yeah, energy itself, whatever, you know, on energy 18, those people who are not psychics, who not used to, who not trained to channel information and deal with analytical overlay, you know, when you dealing with predicting future, you need to deal with such thing as analytical overlay, like AO, you know, quite often. And this analytical overlay, why energy 5 sucks with predictions? Because they are prisoners of this analytical overlay, because energy 5 itself is very analytical. Energy 5 itself is very analytical. And what else I want to share with you about energy 5, a lot of people thinking that energy 5, especially on money channel, energy 5 is about teaching and passing knowledge, but energy 5, when it stands in a matrix of a person who belong to lower casta, you know, matrix has divisions on different castas as well. Through matrix, you can calculate and check other person to which casta they belong to Brahman, to warriors, you know, to traders. You can detect this quite easily through this knowledge. So when energy 5 stands money channel For example, because remember, our profession we choose not only guided by money channel, yeah, but other factors as well, and I explained them in previous videos quite a lot. And energy 5, they can be janitors, they can be cleaners, provide like cleaning services for people. And really great, they can organize like place, space in wardrobe, in boxes, you know. They are the best in making order and making everything in an order. So energy 5, especially when it's not in higher like Brahman. Energy 5, let me explain. You have permission to share information on certain areas, especially spiritual areas, only when they belong to this Brahman casta. But a lot of matrix consultants who just learned matrix, like, I don't know, from ignorant, who just bullshit you about 22 energies and that's it. They're not teaching you how to read all energies together. They're not teaching you which position about what. They're not teaching you the basics, yeah, of matrix, how I explained in very first video for you. Basics of matrix. Earth line, you know, skyline. But so true, I'm not belong teaching, yeah, but you may be best with making, you know, with creating order around yourself, with having everything in an order, you know. So about energy 5, I explained. I wanted to tell you, and I think I will use like a part of this video for short video, you know. So some people will not need to watch the entire video. And why I'm speaking about energy 5? He have like really strong energy 5. This is the strongest position, like actually. You can't have it any stronger than this. You can't. Simple. Like very simple. You can't have it any stronger than this. So, my beauties, from this point of view, very interesting personalities is Dr. Rashid Buttar. Why a lot of people thinking that he died because he was poisoned or executed by some like matrix, you know, like all this secret government or whatsoever. He wasn't that influential, come on. His YouTube was only like 300,000 viewers, that's not even millions, okay? And for someone to, you know, to take so much headache to make him poisoned or something. And I will explain you why I think so, based on his matrix energies. So now let's go through his matrix energies. First of all, let's look at transit energies during which he died. Let's look at transit energies during which he died. And those are energies 7, 9, and 16. Who remembered what program is this? 7, 9, 16. 7, 9, 16. What kind of program is this? This is program of silence. So actually he died during matrix transits of silence. So he has been what? He has been shut up by matrix for doing what? And remember, no matter how bad someone tried to poison you, if your guardian angel with you, impossible. That's impossible. This simply would not work. This would be impossible. And I explained this quite well when we analyzed for my Russian audience, for my Russian speaking students. We analyzed, girls, case of Alexei Navalny. You know, it's Russian like oppositioner, and he was really poisoned. But he didn't die because his guardian angel was with him. So why here guardian angel turned his back on him? Energy 1, remember. And remember, please, my rules that I'm sharing in the book Tinder Wonders. Remember my rules that I'm sharing in book Tinder Wonders. And one of the rules, never say never, because your never may end in a week. Your never may end in a week. And him talking so much on that he might be, you know, that he might be killed, he might be removed, he might be targeted. He was a magician, energy 1. This is strong magician energy. Why the hell this speech works as a spell? So literally he himself casted a spell. He himself casted the spell without any danger, you know, to be killed or poisoned. He himself casted, like accelerated his death, because guardian angel of energy 1, and these recommendations you will not receive from automated calculator, you know, I beg your pardon, yeah. Energy 1, always, please, always filter your speech to keep it positive, optimistic. Never speak negative. Never speak negative about yourself, your health, your relatives, closest to you people. Never. Because these have power of a spell. You may think, look, energy 1. For energy 18, when we're talking about strong 18 in the matrix, I'm usually telling you can't even think of this. For energy 18, you may bullshit whatsoever, you may speak whatsoever, but you may not, because energy 18, they all in their head, you may not even speak, think. For energy 1, you can think about negative scenarios in your life. You can think about your fears, you can think about the danger, yeah, or your life being endangered, but your speech, because you're freaking spellcaster, your speech should always be positive. You should be always, I am the best, I will achieve this, I will survive, I am like invincible, yeah, no one can get me, this everything. And when we're talking, I wanted to make you alive on life of rules that I'm listing in my book, and to each energy, how each matrix energy should handle each rule, yeah. And energy 1, never say never. For you, for energy 1, if you will say like never, yeah, this is exception for energy 1, because if you will say like I will never achieve this, you will never achieve this, energy 1. My congratulations for you. Like personally, I'm allowing you to say never word, you know, because if you will say, you have the power of spellcaster. If you will say I will never deal with this, I will never, go ahead. For the other energies, never say never, you know, because life gonna teach you. Life gonna immediately teach you. But the power of spellcaster energy, of magician energy, in the matrix of destiny, in the matrix of life, never speak negatively about yourself or your family members or other people. Remember this. Yeah, first rule, yeah. So, energy 1 is those who was born on 1st or those who was born in January. And how many speeches he was given, like, oh, they will kill me, I will never kill myself. Yeah, he didn't kill himself. He actually died of some heart problems, heart-related problems, but because so much through his speeches, you know, so much through his speeches, he exaggerated things to crazy, let's say, to crazy amount. And I wish to tell you something different. I truly wish to tell you something different here, because, you know, my outlook on vaccination, I wasn't big fan of vaccines, okay? I didn't think, you know, this is for good. I'm not against all vaccinations, but this specific, that we have during pandemic a few years ago, I was very with my intuition, and my intuition never failed me. I was skeptical to some extent. And here he was skeptical about this as well. And here I would be desire to jump on and protect him. But in fact, no. With everything that I am seeing in his matrix, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. So he was this anti-vaccination, paradigm given us. But he literally claimed his death from universe. His guardian angel said, okay, you so much they killed me, they poisoned me. Okay, and the guardian angel said, okay, you want this? Die. Literally, you want this? Die. Very simple. And, in his talent zone, energy 7 and 9, which is part of guardian angel, line. Energy 7 and 9 repeated, and he died during 7, 9, 16 silence program. He has been shut it up by matrix. What is unclear here? I hope everything is clear. He was shut it up by the matrix, literally. He was very, outspoken person, and whatever he speaks, whatever he spoke, he exaggerated things so much, so freaking much, that especially in relation when it was about himself, his own importance, and so on. Yeah, bad spell was made by his mouth. And look, he was media personality. And what I'm teaching you when we're reading signs and symbols and photographs, girls, the more people you will show your photograph, the more people will have this energy exchange with your photograph, which carrying some negative signs and symbols, the sooner it's gonna happen. The same with the spell, he was spelling this, and he was viewed by many people that gave their energy, they gave their mental energy into his self-prophecy. But the fact, he exaggerated things a lot. And now I will explain you why I think that he was sort of liar. All of us, we tend to speak lies in one or another form. All of us. But some people, from what they say 10% of lies. Other people of what they say 20% of lies. And some people, whatever they say, it's 60% of lies and 40% of truth. And that was exactly his case. Something he was telling was truthful, but the rest was complete made up crazy stuff, okay? And here, let's move forward, yeah? His visit card, very interesting program. I want to introduce you to this program. 29-7, and memorize this 9-7 combination. He was sort of, he made his social media. He turned his social media in sort of battlefield. And battlefield, this is energy 7. And energy 9, whatever battle he was launching out there in his battlefield, according to energy 9, was not deep knowledge, was not truthful knowledge to the core, was just some let's say random BS. Just some random BS. So, repetition of 7-9 again, hidden secret program, 29-7. Remember 29-11 degenerate program, 29-7 hidden secret. So whatever he was showing to people was not true him, okay? Because this is a wizard card. It wasn't true him. It was not even his truthful opinions, okay? It's like, you know that you about to say some lies, but you sort of justifying yourself, oh, I gonna do this for views, or I gonna do this to get clients, or I gonna do this to do this. So hidden secret in a wizard card. And again, it's in minus. Why it's in minus? Because people not dying during transits, during matrix transits, and remember 7-9 transit particularly, people not dying during transits if those energies in plus. These are first energies to look for when person died, yeah? These first energies to look for what went wrong. And this is part of his self-presentation. These two energies during which he died, during transit of which he died, significant part of his self-presentation to other people and society. Significant part of what he had been trying to promote out there. And for what? And this is not the end of the story. Girls, this is not the end of the story. Remember, energy 5 is energy of all those popes, priests, and spirituality. And go just to a random church, at least in my country, for example. You will see this fat pope driving like Lexus or something, or some big Jeep, and having only concerns about donations, but not about saving your souls. And now makes this projection in his personal. This is his core. Energy 5, that's his core. Okay, that's his essence. Now I gave you explanation. I gave you a picture of a priest. At least in my country, this is this way. But I'm in communication with people from different countries like Spain, Italy. Nearly same is there. Nearly same. So, if he truly was concerned about health of other people, of their well-being, but not about only his well-being, he wouldn't die on this period. Because remember how energies 5 and 9 are linked. And today I wrote mini post on how energy 9 and 6 linked, about similarities of energy 9 and 6. I am planning to write same post of how energy 9 and 5 linked. And he died in transit with strong energy 9, and energy 9 is sort of a cousin of energy 5. They are in this relationship, energy 9 and energy 5 in matrix. So goes another one. We keep going. He's like, so he had been literally silenced by matrix, by his guardian angel, for providing people with BS. And here again, I'm telling you, I agree on some points that he had been sharing. On some points, keywords, some points. But the rest of it, and purposes with which it was shared. Another delightful program in his in his matrix, ancestral diagonals from females program. 21-5-11. Write it down. 21-5-11. This is fake program. You know, those are people, again, depends on which caste are you following according to your matrix, yeah? those people who follow in like first, second castra, like Shudra, and I forgot second name, started with V, of traders, casta of traders, people who trade, yeah. This program, most likely you will find it people's matrices who producing fake Chanel bag, you know, fake something, fake Chanel, fake something. Fake program. And by the way, this fake program, as far as I analyze this Go matrix, I didn't post her matrix yet on YouTube analysis. Like Tyrannus Corporation or something like, by drop of your blood, they able to say everything about your body, your health. Remember this scandalous when investors figured out that she was faking everything and she went to jail. Exactly same program, fake program. Exactly same program. And his matrix strong fake program as well. We have it. So fake program in simple casta, in simple matrix casta, you will be faking like clothes. Yeah, Anna. I had her matrix analyzed, but I lack of time, you know, to go live and make analysis and explain everything to you. Yeah, Anna. This Anna. No, not pretending rich girl. Wait a moment. Let me find her. Because Anna was in fashion and everything. And this one was into medical lab. I have her matrix somewhere in folder. Tyrannus promised a blood test. This one go. Who ran Tyrannus? Promised a blood test that a blood testing revolution. Here's what really possible. You know. So this about Tyrannus. Okay, I hope I spelled it right. About Tyrannus and this girl who run it. Fake program. So in simple casta, you will be faking clothes, you will be faking jewelry, you will be faking glasses, you will be faking bags, you will be faking, you know, this stuff. On more complex level, you will be faking knowledge. And that's actually what he did. And even if he stayed alive, a huge possibility for him to go to jail too. He was already in court with, like, he charged his patients for treatment, for experimental treatment, you know. He charged them enormous amount of money. And this treatment didn't work. And they had been to court with this doctor, so-called doctor. But he is not officially, he only osteopath. You know, and all this non-traditional medicine, and even in his website was like, if you in real, like, serious problem, you need to turn to a real specialist, you know. This sort of text was there, and he wasn't a real doctor, he just used doctor, you know, credits, which he shouldn't do with this amount of programs in the matrix, like fake program, hidden secret program. This was not a good thing to do. If he came to me for matrix consultation, but a lot of you just arrogant, and when such knowledge opening for you just arrogant, you being arrogant. So if he came to me, I would say first thing to do about your business, replace a doctor with a healer, or replace doctor with something else, but don't use the word doctor, especially in his matrix when energy 5 about following rules and laws, okay, human laws and rules. And he positioned himself as real doctor, but he didn't make it, you know, in medical field. He had not this knowledge that doctor should have. And a second warning is his guardian angel energy, whatever you say, you know, may act against you, actually, and will act against you. And he was claiming to be a doctor without actually being a doctor. without a degree or without any proper like medical preparation, let's say. He was an osteopath, or use osteopath, but don't use doctor. But everybody, like when even now on YouTube and TikTok, everywhere, like Dr Rashid Buttar, Dr Rashid Buttar, what the hell? But this was against him and his image, because when you come into me for consultation about your businesses, we're looking in depth in this everything. And he had strong jail program in his matrix, so risk of being imprisoned. But in fact, he went so far with this fake program. 21,511 here, look. 25,111 fake program. Faking knowledge, faking his persona, you know. And hidden secret in very powerful placement, your visit card, how you represent yourself to the world. But this is not it. And remember, energy 7 in his karmic tale. So he actually, pretended to be a victim without being a victim, and he launched a war. But energy 7, remember when I explained countries and metrics, energy 7 will always win if energy 7 will always win if they battle is divine, if they on the right side, okay, if they fighting for higher good, not for the personal interests. If they fighting for higher good, like humanity interests and so on. And that's why, you know, a lot of people nowadays, they fighting over who right, who wrong, Russia or Ukraine. My point on this, time will tell. If Russia will win, they 100% right. And this is for higher good of humanity. Because Russia have really strong energy 7. Only time will answer this. And time answered this in case of Rashid Buttar. So he started the fight against vaccination. But he didn't care about his patients. He just cared to milk them with some fake knowledge, with some fake, everything. He just cared, to milk them for his own benefit. He didn't care about humanity. He didn't care about nothing. He was in this Pope energy. He was in this priest energy, most negative of it. That's it. And what made me think that he died because of natural, why he died because of natural causes. I analyzed before matrices of people who had been poisoned. And quite often, when you check transits and the matrix energies from health tab, no matches there. Not at all. Not at all. And here, his overall health, if you go check his chakral chart, health chart, his health overall, energy 16, his matrix transit energy, energy 16. This is not about poisoning. Next one, look at his heart chakra, energies 12, 11 and 5. Energy 5 and big minus. So I think that he died of natural causes. He died because of heart problems, and maybe he was hiding, he was hiding those heart problems, or he was silencing, or he was, not going to specialist because maybe he was paranoid to some extent. Remember, Heart chakra, 12, 11, 5. 5 is cousin of 9. 11 is a cousin of 7. These both are tank energies, okay? Energy 12. That's literally from his karmic tale. He did what? He went against his karmic tale, literally. His heart stopped. Suddenly, because energy 16 is energy of sudden things, of tower moment. His heart stopped because what? His personality was not authentic, energy 5 here in the core. He didn't care about people. Whatever he shared, like, he fabricated sort of knowledge to serve his personal benefit. And he literally had been silenced by Matrix and kicked out by Matrix, and like, OMG, what else you need to see? You know, his heart chakra, yeah, he died because of his heart something, but not because he had been poisoned. Because if he had been poisoned, and I analyzed matrices of people who had been poisoned before, we would deal with completely different picture here. We would be dealing with completely different picture. With completely different picture we would be dealing. So, I don't think that he had been poisoned. He hadn't that much influence, but what he had, he went against his karmic tale. He used his personal battle for his own interest to make victims of other people in distress. People who have the serious diseases like cancer and so on, they came towards him for treatment. Treatment was experimental, just like those vaccines about which he bullshitted. He bullshitted about COVID vaccines. His treatment was the same, like exactly freaking same as those vaccines. His treatment, he was given to people, was like, you can put here equal sign between his treatment he was given to people and vaccines. And he was against these vaccines, you know. And Matrix punished him for being fake. To the extent, and not only being fake, you can be fake. But don't you dare to make other people victims of you being fake. Don't you dare to do this. And he did this. He was like all over, like, oh, this is negative. Yes, I agree on this. This is like very new, very experimental. Any vaccine, at the first, you know, when they started to use it, any vaccine was questionable, you know, and those are brave people who were taking this. Thanks to those people, now we can take safer vaccines, you know, and not suffer from some things and be protected. Thanks to those people who volunteered, you know. But his treatment, he was given to people and he was charging them real money. It's not like whenever I am launching something experimental, like this study group for doctors, for free. First group, I gonna teach you how to read health chart in the matrix completely for free. Because I am interested to see how it will go. For me, I have PhD in economics. And that's why I am able to help businesses with matrix. I am able to help businesses much better than any other matrix reader out there. Because I have economics background. I understand their problems. I feel their problems. And the same doctors who have this amazing medical background of 7 years or more, them taking again like this matrix health chart, combining this, they will be able to help their patients much more effective. And this study group is for free, but just prove me you medical student or you a doctor, just prove me this, you accepted into this group, you study matrix medical, this health step from me and we discussing, because I am not a doctor. And when people coming towards me with health issues, for health issues readings, I can give them only minimum, like from psychosomatic aspect of the matrix. I can dive deeper. I can't integrate those things. I don't have medical education, you know. This is not my expertise. But when it's about business, the best. And I want someone to be the best, like health chart reader and doctor, like together. You will be able to detect maybe much better, much faster what's wrong with your patient, you know, because when it's about common sickness, you know, when it's about common sickness, doctors quite good with this, but when we're dealing with something unique, you need to go from doctor to doctor to doctor until you find the one with experience who really good with this. And matrix maybe will help them, you know, to become better doctors. And I'm doing this experiment. This is experimental. I'm doing this for free. I am putting my time. What he was doing was experimental fucking shit, but he charged people and sick people money. And he had been called to court for this. So I don't think someone poisoned him. I don't think that, you know, some conspiracy, something behind this. My opinion on this, based on reading his matrix, that he literally went against his karmic tail. He literally claimed this, his death, literally, and he was hiding a lot of secrets and he was fake. And especially with energy fight like here. Deep minus. Anyway, I analyzed, you know, and I got confirmation, like analyzed energies of day of his death. This is 18th of May this year. And I analyzed compatibility. And what's interesting in compatibility of his date of birth with the day he died, look at those energies. Devil energies, always material financial possessions. So whatever he was doing was for his personal benefit, you know, him speaking truth or lies was pure motivation. And look at all those 11s on Earth line. 11, 11, 11, and 11 is cousin of 7. And cousin of 7, his matrix transit of the year he died, his matrix transit was 7, 9, 16. So energy 11, for sure he had been kicked from the matrix, for sure. This is no doubts. And look at the energy, you know, look at the energy 16 in compatibility on skyline. This is lack of spirituality. This is lack of spirituality here we're dealing with. So, like when I analyze those two charts, all puzzles, you know, and remember, energy 18, what majority of people will think is truth on energy 18, under vibrations of energy 18, most likely Delulu. Most likely Delulu. That's simple. That's very, 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 very simple. So I explained his death because of abundance of fake programs and definitely related to his health chart, to his body, not to him being poisoned, okay? If he had been poisoned, quite often when I go and analyze people who had been poisoned, what we see in 1866 incompatibilities, you know, we see in abundance of energy 18, we may see energy 2 as well, we may see 14 energy. This is all about like when people getting poisoned. those kind of energies we are receiving. Or when, you know, when someone intervention of someone into destiny of other person, clearly indicated by energy 10, clearly. And I already explained you how energy 10 works when we discussed what went wrong with Sam Smith. Okay, what's wrong with Sam Smith we discussed, and I paid so much time into this, into explaining this. And look, in this one, no, not abundance of at all. Like, we have only 110 here on the money line, but not in strong positions. Money line here, oh sorry, love line, but not in strong positions, because strong positions which explaining, you know, your death is this. And here 11, like. And 11, remember, physical body. If you have energy 11, you need to work on your physical body a lot. This is about constantly, like, improving your physical body. So literally 3 11s for me, this is indicators that something was wrong with his physical body, but he hadn't been poisoned. So that's it, goes. I explained this everything. I am about to save this life, so you can watch in your free time, whenever you want to, and we'll see you during next Matrix lives. Okay, so thank you for attending, thank you for engaging in communication, okay, here during the live, and see you soon.